Hello and welcome to the first 10-minute OET lesson of 2024. This is part of a series where I take a healthcare topic, such as mental health referrals, and we look at it in 10 minutes and do some OET practice. Today's lesson is going to focus on listening. We're going to do some type B listening practice as well as some gap fills. We're also going to look at some pronunciation, and in particular Australian pronunciation, because I know quite a few of you are maybe struggling with Australian English a little bit because you don't have so much exposure to it. You're used to hearing American English in movies, etc., and maybe some British English, but not so much Australian. So I think we need to be focusing on that a little bit more so you get used to it, and that's what we're going to do a little bit today. And we'll also look at some useful vocabulary connected to mental health services. My name's Sona, I'm your online OET tutor with Bose Learning, and I'm a premium preparation provider of the OET. Thank you very much for joining me today. Okay, let's get started then. We're going to do a listening. It's an OET kind of part B listening, and you're going to hear a clinical manager briefing a team of GPs about a referral scheme. How can the referral team help the GP? Let's take a listen. Here are your options.
Patients don't care who funds their support, they just need the right help. For a busy GP or health professional, there's a lot to consider each time you make a referral. Is this the best service for my patient? Will my patient get the care they need? Am I using the right form? Making clinical decisions while also trying to find the right service for each patient can seem overwhelming. That's where we can really help. You can refer anyone experiencing mental ill health to our referral and access team. They use the initial assessment and referral decision support tool to connect people with the most appropriate services.
And the answer is B. They can help by finding the right services for the GP's patients. Let's see why that's the answer, and we're going to do a gap fill to try and get you to the right answer. This, of course, wouldn't come up in the OET, but this is just to boost your own skills. Let's take a listen, see if you can fill in the gaps.
You can refer anyone experiencing mental ill health to our referral and access team. They use the initial assessment and referral decision support tool to connect people with the most appropriate services.
And the answers are the referral and access team. In phonetics, it's like this: referral and access team. But because we have an Australian accent, it's quite a mild Australian accent actually. It could sound like time, but it's actually team. So in British English, I would pronounce this really long in a long way, team. But in Australian English, it's a little bit quicker.
Our referral and access team.
But it could sound like time, so just be careful there. And the other one was to connect people, And they keep you when a patient is allocated. Have a listen.
And they keep you informed when a patient is allocated to a new one.
And the answer here is informed.
And they keep you informed when a patient is allocated to a new one.
Okay, let's move on. What is a current flaw in the system? A flaw means a problem. Okay, here are your options.
We're here to make life easier for you and your patients. We know the mental health and wellbeing system is complex and fragmented. It's improving, but change takes time. We're here to support you as it happens. Visit our website or phone us to learn more.
And the answer is A. Again, we're going to do a gap fill to find out why. Here we go. Can you fill in the gaps?
We're here to make life easier for you and your patients. We know the mental health and wellbeing system is complex and fragmented. It's improving, but change takes time.
And the answer is complex and fragmented. So fragmented is something that's not well put together. You've got bits and pieces here and there and the other, but they're not connected. They're not joined up. So it's complex and fragmented. It's improving, but it takes time to improve. So it's not that accessing this information takes time. It's just that the whole system is not the best it can be at the moment. And hopefully that will improve. That's the message. Okay, so let's look at some useful vocabulary then that could come up in relation to this topic and also some pronunciation. So, what types of services are available? This is all from their website. There are telephone counselling services, counselling. There are evidence based psychological interventions such as cognitive behavioral therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, goal oriented therapy, or acceptance and commitment therapy. So, some various different therapies here. Just a side note, um, you can say oriented therapy or orientated therapy, and that's probably more common in the UK. We put an extra A in orientated. Okay, what else is there? There's the individual clinical case management for complex mental health needs. Then engaging with peers with lived experience of mental illness. Peers, peers are fellow individuals, other people who've experienced the same thing and know what the individual feels like and is going through. Peers. And then finally, another kind of service that's available is clinical support when experiencing risk from suicide or self-harm. So there's that support available there. Let's listen to this all again so you've really got it in your head and you can follow the transcript. And just a little note, apologies for the beeping noise. It's not from me, it's from the video itself, which you can check out on YouTube. But for now, follow along with the transcript. Here we go.
Patients don't care who funds their support, they just need the right help. For a busy GP or health professional, there's a lot to consider each time you make a referral. Is this the best service for my patient? Will my patient get the care they need? Am I using the right form? Making clinical decisions while also trying to find the right service for each patient can seem overwhelming. That's where we can really help. You can refer anyone experiencing mental ill health to our referral and access team. They use the initial assessment and referral decision support tool to connect people with the most appropriate services, and they keep you informed when a patient is allocated to a new one. We're here to make life easier for you and your patients. We know the mental health and wellbeing system is complex and fragmented. It's improving, but change takes time. We're here to support you as it happens. Visit our website or phone us to learn more. Together, we can make a real difference in the mental health and wellbeing of people living in Melbourne's centre, north and west.
Okay, I hope you found that useful. And take a look at the website. I'm going to put the link in for you because there's some great information here. And again, just reading this will really help you build your vocabulary, build your skills. Things like the referral process itself. So, that's quite interesting because we've got the assessment domains, the levels of care. It's very much like an OET reading part A, for example, with a chart. Who can make a referral, the types of services we just looked at, and also who provided these services, who provides these services, and we've got lots of nice links here. So have a look at this, spend some time going through all of these. I did listen because they do offer a listening service as well. It does have an Australian accent, but it is still quite robotic because it's not a person reading, it's just, put together from individual words. But I still recommend having a look through and spending some time on this because these kinds of things are only going to help you with your OET skills. Thank you for watching. If you are interested, I've got some pre-recorded courses available on Udemy. I'm going to put in some discount codes for you, so take a look at the information box below. And if you like this video, I'd be so happy if you could help me grow this channel. I've got over 250 videos, so do check out my homepage, find out something that you like, maybe take a look at some more of my 10-minute OET lessons, because I know time is precious and you don't have much. So if all you can do is 10 minutes a day, I really hope this will help you. So thanks again for watching, and hopefully see you really soon. Bye.